So here's a little video of how to weather 20-ton mineral wagons. Well, it'll work for pretty much anything with rust on it really. You're going to need to get yourself some enamel thinners, doesn't matter what brand, some Artist's burnt umber, acrylic, and a little pot of this magic stuff. Typhus corrosion from Games Workshop. Get yourself some cheap cotton buds from Boots or Superdrug or whatever. And what you can see here is, on the left hand side, is what we've done to start off with. So we've applied the Typhus corrosion, off goes the wagon, and the acrylic. This first, cover it in this, then cover it in that, as can be seen at the wagon at the back and on our left hand side here. Wait for that to dry. Now after it's dried, we're going to take a cotton bud and the enamel thinners and we're going to work it back to a desired level. Now you can see on the right hand side there that it's not very heavy at all. In fact, it's just how we want it. You can see the rivet detail, you can see a little bit of rust, and you can probably make out that Typhus corrosion, it gives you an actual sort of lumpy, rusty texture. Now you might be able to notice there's some white flecks, and all that is where the paint has actually been taken off the white flecks within the paint itself. You can just wash them off with a cotton bud dipped in water. So if we sit that there and go left-handed, I'll pick up the cotton bud, dip in the thinner, like that. Just put it there, let it dry a bit. You don't want to go full on, and we can start doing a bit of magic. So if you see, as we start applying it, you can see there the rust starts coming off. And that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to work it, work it, work it, work it. Take it off around there, do it down the bottom, and just sort of leave it like that, randomly. And there you can see, it's starting to come off. It's starting to look just how we want it. So flip that cotton bud over, dip it in the water, again, let it dry out a bit. Too much thinners, it will start coming right off. Again, here we go. It's quite hard to do while holding the camera. As soon as they stop working, just grab a fresh one, back in, work it off on the mat. If we go for this panel being a little bit heavier, there you go. Work it off around there, and a bit around there. Work it off a bit in there, like that. Right, and what have we got? We've got ourselves a finished wagon now. If we go turn it around, you can see what we start with. So, you know, having a wagon that filthy, you can pretty much go with what you want. I mean, really, if we look at the one behind, it doesn't even look too sort of dreadful like that. You know, that's the application, and you can definitely see the texture that paint gives you in there, can't you? Look at that. So, you know, you could even leave it like that, really. I mean, they didn't really have this much filter around the transfers, but effectively, that's how you do it. That is how you do it. That's a new Hornby one. But yeah, there you go. Give it a go, give it a practice. So that's it. Enamel thinners, Typhus corrosion, Games Workshop paint, some acrylic burnt umber, a couple of paint brushes, and some cheap cotton buds. Look at that, I caught that just before it flew off the table. Yeah, get cracking. Cheers.